Here I am doing another stock market stream. I'll go over really briefly where I'm at on this project and what I've done. So this is the progress so far. I'll make this full screen. I got data. I got data from two different sources. First, I got it from the NASDAQ. Then I was getting it from this more reliable data source, DoltHub. There's a user on there who uploads every day, refreshes some SQL databases. And with DoltHub, you can either pay them and send calls to their API, or you can get it for free locally on your machine after he updates the data every night after market close. And so that's just way better because it's unrealistic to download CSVs every day. So yeah, that's what I'm using. I might switch to Yahoo Finance. The problem with those APIs is they limit the number of calls. But if I have Yahoo Finance, if I'm using Yahoo Finance, I might be able to what? Just update every day. So this is the basic analysis. Basically, I'm looking at fundamentals. I'm comparing different stocks in a sector to the average in a sector. But that's all really qualitative stuff. And so then I got into making a model. Basically, it takes different features. And then I'm isolating the universe of stocks that I'm training on for the model. So you want to cut out noise and things with bad data like penny stocks or things like that. Basically, data that's going to be just noise. And then I implemented a portfolio strategy level. So kind of a third level. There's 3 levels. First level, train a universe. Second level, train a returns model. Third level, make picks in a portfolio. And so you see, this is just this is a picture of one strategy. And another thing is this returns model is getting about 51.5%, and I haven't been able to improve on the performance. So for a portfolio model on this model, I found that the fewer number of stocks I'm picking, if I make the final filter the lowest volatility, if I'm picking the 500 lowest volatility stocks, I'm underperforming S&P 100 lowest volatility stocks. I basically match the S&P's performance. 20, I'm beating the S&P, and 1, I'm performing way better than 20. And so that made me want to look at how does the Sharpe ratio look for this. And you want a Sharpe ratio above 1 to use a strategy. It basically tells you that it's gets you good returns above the baseline, and also that it's stable. And so I found that the fewer number of stocks I picked, the higher the Sharpe ratio, but it's barely above 1. And so instead of that, I thresholded it. So this is predicting, the returns model that I'm using here is predicting probability of going up. And so if I do 0.5, we're getting just below 1. 0.51 doesn't improve. 0.52 doesn't improve it. But 0.53, suddenly the Sharpe ratio goes up, and 0.54, it's really high. You see that here the purple line is 0.54, the best Sharpe ratio, versus 0.53 in blue and 0.52 in red. And so 5.3 and 5.2 perform better, but this is 2024 and 2025. It's a bull market with the exception of the tariff shock. So yeah. And so basically what I ended up with this is I'm only picking 1 stock a day at the end of the day. That's just a risky strategy. And so I decided I need to get a higher percentage on my returns model, better than 51.5%. And so I started restructuring the code base. Currently, this is what I have. So the problem, the conclusion we arrive at here is that I need to iterate through a bunch of different methods for training the model. And then I would also like to do that for to do that, I need to go through a bunch of different methods for training the universe or getting the universe. And then I also want to do the same for portfolios. So this is the current strategy here on the left. Basically, the result of this is that I have, it blows up. I end up with dozens of files. You can see I put that there, dozens of files. And so this is no good because if I want to iterate and try different strategies, This is going to blow up into hundreds of files, and I'm not going to be able to find anything where it is. It's going to be really poorly organized. So now I'm organizing it into a new method. I defined some. I already have clean data from the previous work. I just defined some filters, basically every filter that I could want for the stock universe, and I'm feeding those in to get the stock universe. That I've written as a class. Filters and stock universe is in the same Python file, returns model is in that file, and portfolio model is in that file. And then I added another file for features and targets. Basically, I want to, it should include all possible features and targets that I could want to use for the model. And that will make the model class really diverse and capable of implementing anything I want. And so I don't want to just add a few and then add them as I go. I want to add everything I could possibly want before I start on the iterative analysis. And so these are all the different variables I want, and the ones that are highlighted in green I've already added. So what I'm doing now is going through and just basically adding all of these. I'm going to be working on this till the whole page is green. And then once that happens, I can start exploring different techniques for getting the universe, training the model, and implementing portfolio strategies for the model. And so what I'm headed towards right now is getting one strategy. I want to get above 53% directionally accurate on the returns. Yeah. Oh, and I made a schedule for myself. So this is the goal. I wanted to have this done by February 11th. And then end of February, have a working model ready. End of March, have live testing documented. And then beginning of April, go live. This is a bit of an ambitious calendar. And so here's where I'm at on finishing the code and organizing the code base. So I've finished the universe class and the filters that go into it. Now I need to, I'm working on the model class. I wanted to have this done by February 6th, but now it's February 9th, so I'm 3 days behind. And I gave myself 3 days of float, so now I'm in danger of not hitting this by February 11th, and I might have to revise this. But if it comes to be February 11th and I'm still not done, I'm going to reassess and change the dates for that timeline. Okay, so yeah, that's basically all in this. Another thing I have going on that I'm tracking on here is a Bitcoin trade. And so if you know about the Bitcoin cycles, it goes through the same cycle every 4 years. And that's based on the halving, which happens approximately every 4 years. And so yeah, just look at this. It follows a really regular cycle. The all-time high is end of 2013, end of 2017, end of 2021, end of 2025. Then it falls to a local minima, January 2015, December 2018, December 2022, and I'm targeting the end of the year to reach to the local minima. And I might have to revise this, because if you look at this, this is 4 years, 3 years, 11 months, 3 years, 11 months. This is 4 years, 3 years, 11 months, 4 years, 4 years. So the first gap, 3 years, 11 months, 4 years. And then this gap is 3 years, 11 months, 4 years. And so this might come, and also the change between these. So December 13 to January 15, that's a year and 1 month. This is 1 year. This is 11 months. Oh no, that's 1 year, 1 month. And so what will happen here, it's kind of a range between 11 and 13 months. So it could bottom out anywhere between September to October 2026. So I'm actually going to change this right now, make it conservative. Because that would be 3 years, 11 months, or this would be 11 months from here. But then that would really change this. So it's a pretty conservative estimate, I think. I'm also targeting, my price target was 69,000, which was conservative. If you look at this trend, that would flatline this here, or make it slightly go up. So that's a really conservative price target. I'm actually assuming, and it crashed through that price target last week, and so I decided to revise. And right now it's back at 69,000, somewhere about. So I'm tracking it here. My goal is to track my trades on here so that I'm more accountable. And if I make some really bad, stupid trade, I'll be incentivized to get out of it quicker, so I don't look like an idiot. That's basically the policy here. So let me go back to, let me input and I'm putting these values in at market open. So I opened this position on January 20th, almost a month ago. Let me put in the values. So the put was at 12.53 this morning at market open. Bitcoin, what was it at market open? Let's see, 630. Oh, wrong thing. Bitcoin, 630, 68,694. So I'm betting on Bitcoin to go down this year, basically, is what this is. Okay, so that's it for that. Save. Okay, so back to implementing these. I want to walk through and get all of these features. So let me go back to the code. Oh yeah, so also in features, so one cool thing is there's this, let me pull, where's that? This technical analysis library. It's written in C, and it's basically the widely used valid. Oh, hey, Ash. Good, how are you? Hey, thanks for watching. Thanks for that really helps my, YouTube really likes it. They say, oh, this guy, they'll promote me more if you watch it more. So thanks for watching. Like you said, you were watching the replay of the live stream. And that was from last night when I got home from the bar. And it wasn't the best live stream. I didn't get very much done, but I got some stuff done, and it was only 40 minutes, so I was happy with it. Hey, someone said on a previous stream, they said you should make a Discord because I was blabbing too much about stuff. But then, yeah, so would you join a Discord? I said I would make it. That was, I think Saturday, maybe it was Friday, and I still haven't made it, but... and what I'm worried about is I'm going to make it and then no one will be in it, and it'll be a waste of time. So I kind of want to see if there's a market out there for it. So I added this Bollinger, blah, 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 but the TA-lib library is cool, because I was able to make this single class for a TA-lib variable. There's some different things going on, but there's a lot of variables in TA-lib that have time period as a function. And so this is all of those, which is, I have a list somewhere. Yeah, it's basically all of these functions could be automatically implemented, and I don't need to write my own code. I just need to make a general class for them. So this class allows me to pass in any of these functions. So, yeah, that's basically it. Okay, so I need to test this Bollinger Bands function. Oh, and I did that. I'm getting Bollinger Bands on log return, but, yeah, I don't know if that's... I'm trying to figure out if that's useful or not. Because first I was getting Bollinger Bands on the price, but if you're doing price data, then it's not normalized. But if I'm doing it on the log returns data, it's normalized. But then it looks like this. It'll plot in a sec. Where's the plot? There we go. So Apple price, it's Bollinger Bands. But I don't know how useful this is because here's the price chart. So that's useful. Or that's, we can see what that means. But then this is the Bollinger Bands for the volatility. Or this basically shows the volatility if you have Bollinger Bands on log returns. Here, spiked above, it was really volatile. So I wonder if, basically you can look at what the model would learn. It would say, okay, it's above the Bollinger Bands. That's a sell. So what date is that? March 2nd. So it would sell at 300. And then it goes below the Bollinger Bands here. Buy at 270 about. First it would buy here. So buy at, 270 again. Then sell when it goes above, like at 300. This would be a buy. So 3.9 went down to like below 270, and then sell here 280 something. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, so I guess this is useful, but it's Bollinger Bands on log returns. So I'm trying to figure out. I have that, but do I want Bollinger Bands on log returns, or do I also want it on can I combine these? Or do I also want it on price or something like that? So it does make sense, but serves a completely different purpose than traditional Bollinger Bands. Why log return bands are good for ML. Yeah, I need stationary data. Percent B, current price minus lower band, upper band minus lower band. Create a new feature if you want to teach your model about trend mean reversion. Okay. Clean analysis. Features. I want to add this class into the bottom of features. So this is Bollinger Bands on log return. I guess, for now, because this isn't doing something, or the different thing this is doing is just returning a single value. Oh, good, okay. Good, okay, well, that's 2 people who would join for sure, and I think another guy indicated he would join. So there's 3 people, plus me, that's 4 people. That would be good, because that stream I started, I don't know, they got me distracted, and I started talking about all sorts of things. And I have all sorts of ideas, not just stock market stuff, so I think that would be fun. And, you can learn so much from YouTube, or from other people, really. It's a way to kind of distill things from other people. I've learned so much from streaming, just from people commenting things. We were talking about books. Do you have any good book recommendations? Let's see here. Now, write a test inside of clean tests .py, which will test this new Bollinger Band feature / target. And then log return. I think, am I saying T or underscore T? Oh yeah, underscore appendix. So this will always be at the end of oh no, get detailed name. Yeah, okay. So this I'm gonna want to change probably. Okay, let's see the test. Let's see if it works. Okay, turn it on and then describe it. %BB feature. But then it's adding %B. What is width? Width. Oh, upper minus lower. So it's the width of the Bollinger Bands. So calculate %B of x dot as type float by. Okay, so then you pass to x the closed data. So first it gets the bands, turns them into series. Width is upper minus lower. %B is the close price minus lower divided by width. Bandwidth. So you're returning width and bandwidth. %B. Oh, that's this. But what is bandwidth? That's never return %B and width is bandwidth. So bandwidth is width divided by m, and what's m? Oh, middle. Okay. I think this is making sense. Let me run this. Gets normalized width but it's percent what? Percent B is X, so the close price minus the lower band divided by width. So if the close price is very far from the lower band, it gets normalized width and close price minus lower band, this thing in parentheses, divided by width. Self.detailed name, so I don't have detailed name. Line 305. So it doesn't have a detailed name. But detailed name I think I define in the beginning. Oh, I get detailed name inside of retrieve data. But get detailed name is in here. Yeah. And then what do you call that? Penultimate appendix is equal to f string of that guy if self.name in valid features. Oh. So you can just say it's 0 if it's in TALib functions. 0 if self.name in TALib functions dot keys, else it's this thing. And then we could say, let's just add a underscore here and underscore here so we don't have to worry about that. Or otherwise it's nothing. And then self.name underscore penultimate appendix. Oh, and then days. So that, and then D, and then underscore. So now we'll change this to be the penultimate. Okay, so now it should work. B bands norm percent B. So we can say percent B is a bool that defaults to true, and then width is also a bool that defaults to true. And then here and we'll say self.width is equal to width. Self.%b is equal to %b. And then down here we can say if self.%b is equal to true, do that. Likewise, if self.width is equal to true, do this. Okay, so I've got Bollinger Bands on volatility. Oh, then we have to do self.get detailed name. So before we do any of this, self.get detailed name. Okay, so here's the output. %B position. So position within the bands, that must be when closed drops below the band. Okay, what's the data frame look like? B bands, norm 20 underscore 1 day. Detailed name. That seems wrong. So if we go up here, penultimate appendix is nothing, so B bands norm. $20 1 day. Why is it norm 20? B band's norm, and then it goes underscore 20. B band's norm. Oh, because it's not in TA lib functions. Well, yeah, but we want to shift by some number of days, so I want to make sure it's shifting actually. That is. So where's the 20 come from? Else F, it's underscore num days, and then D. Oh. Take this out. And that. So self.num days. Is it 20? Num days is equal to -1. So it should get the feature from yesterday. Time period equals 20. So it's doing norm underscore 20. Oh, time period. ta-lib_var time period. Well, time period's important. Yeah, because we want to know it's the 20-day Bollinger Bands. Going back 1 day. So I think this should work now. If I run it, the names will be appropriate. Okay, now bband's norm underscore 20. I should do like t equals 20. Oh, good. So that's in ta-lib_var time period. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. And my Yeezy Boost and my Greebox, it ain't gonna never stop. I'm gonna run 1 million up until my ankles pop. Yeah, yeah. You get rich and have problems that you never thought. Bringing tears to my eyes. I just wanna see my dog ball 7 figures. And it cursed me ever since I got success on the image. So that's kind of unnecessary. Man, me gave up on me, so you turned your back. Oh, time period. But if there's time period, do we want to get it anyway? Mind, I heard a better, but it's chatter. Matter to me. So what's the difference there? Oh. Oh, if it's in ta-lib functions. Never pop no lady, fuck the pop star, out my dreads Brady. 20% of my games when I'm rapping cause I'm raging on a basis. Try to tell your formula, but you won't take it. Hard work and perseverance, they ain't related. They're fucking up my vacation. At the crib, Rico basement. Sit back being patient. I was sit back programming my brain. I was in training. I never made it. but I feel spacious. I thank God every day. I don't feel basic. If I am my baby. Home invasion. Alright, so we got Bollinger Band now. So binary direction, up, down, basically just tests. Do one, you can get the log return from the previous day. And then, no, log returns are never negative, are they? Log returns should never be negative. Is that true? Oh, I need to turn that function on. Hey, homie to the streets. Okay, we could update the GitHub now. Just update features. Is a story like a book? Ha 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 ha. Alright, let's turn test basic features back on. I'm sussing on you. On you. I'm ballin', have a son on you. Watch out, watch out, watch out, yeah. That's my shout, that's my shout, that's my shout, yeah. I mean log return 5, oh, because there's an underscore before. I ain't rich yet, but you know I ain't broke. Whatever song. When I started ballin', I was young. So, log returns, oh, they do go negative. Log of close price divided by, so log of a negative. Oh yeah, log of a negative. How would it be negative? I don't know, but okay. So let's look. Are there any more in here? Oh, I guess I'm gonna add to the PowerPoint first and say, let's add to 2.9. Bound by the surprise of our glory days. All right, so max index. I guess I need to go look at the list. I can't tell what these are. Let's see, is there momentum? Chand momentum oscillator. Momentum. Okay, so there's mom in here. Yep. TA lib, momentum, what does it calculate? Difference between the current price and the price n periods ago. That's it. Price minus what? Yeah. Price minus the price 10 days ago. How do I normalize / make stationary for model input question mark? Stars of your love remind me of us. They keep me feeling like we could have had it all. Morning, everybody. It's the arm wrestling champion. Who wants to arm wrestle? Oh, yeah, that too. Nope. But that's what Larry King did. That's why he sounded so cool. Larry King. when I woke up. Okay. All right. Let me put some music in. And I forgot what I wanted to do. Oh yeah, momentum. But momentum over log return, why would it be different? No, it's not the log of the price. Okay, let me say that. No, log momentum. Wait, is not the log of the close. If log momentum will not look like that. ln of price sub t price of the current time minus ln of price t minus 10, it will look like the ln of price t divided by price of t minus 1 minus this guy, t minus 10 divided by price of t minus 11. Would this still be valid for my momentum feature, or is this fundamentally different from price momentum? I don't think that's, yeah. An internal error has occurred. What the hell? Change in velocity. So it's the derivative of a derivative. That still doesn't make any sense. Oh, this is an oscillator. Oh, total return. Yeah. So I want to get this, but I want to specify if it's training on price or log data. I don't want it to train on log data. So features. So this is always going to work on log return. So I want to add something in here, train in log versus train on price. So that's going to default to true. Okay, target is equal to log return if self dot train on log is equal to true, else the target is close. Target's a bad word. It's redundant there. So target, not target. What the hell is a synonym for target? Just say data to use. This is inefficient. It's just confusing. So instead we could say if self.train on log target key. What is a better name than target? I'll just call it target. Data to use. If log return then add log return to the data, and then we're going to change target key to log return. And then here we can say target key. Okay, so that's going to be it for now. I'm trying to add, let me pull up the PowerPoint again. Oh, I got B-bands to work. Yeah, so here's the first one. B-bands on log return. All right, now let's run this. All right, and then back to GitHub. Just want to update features though. All right, then here. Okay, then here's this. Let's put a next in here. So I'll be working on this again tonight. All right. So that's it for now. Thanks for watching. Yeah, I'll be working more on this tonight. If you're interested, subscribe. Go to the GitHub. Download it. If you find it useful, star it. Anyway, thanks for watching. That's it for now. Adios. All right. So that's it for now. Thanks for watching. Yeah, I'll be working more on this tonight.